Hey everybody, I'm Nick with tech-Nic, and today it's time to look at upgrading our at-home movie viewing experience with the Samsung 4K short throw projector. If you don't have a projector setup in your home currently, a lot of people don't. It's a scary thing, right? Like, how far away from the wall does it have to go? You got to get the manual out. It's a little intimidating, right? So I understand why you haven't done it yet. This is going to eliminate most of the concerns that you would have in setting up a projector in your house. This projector we are super excited about getting into. 120 inches full 4K in native 4K. It's how it exists in the world. It just wakes up in the morning and it starts spitting out 4K. Okay? All right, we're ready. I gotta calm down a little bit because I unboxed some things on this channel that, it's not really, cool. All right, cool. This, however, this I'm excited about. 4K short throw laser technology, so it's the crispest, the cleanest looking signal picture you could possibly have. It's a Samsung product, so we shouldn't have any issues. We've also got streaming service or smart TV applications built into this. I mean, let's be honest, it's Samsung. They're gonna have this. I'm gonna open it! Can I open it? Can I open it? I'm ready to open it. All right, here we go. We're gonna open it. Is there anything else I need to say?
I don't think we're ready.
What?
I don't think we're ready.
You be quiet. It's opening anyway. Here we go. It's worth mentioning, we're going to see speakers in here. This thing has speakers. That blows my mind away. If you're putting this in a movie room or a living room, you're probably not going to want to use the speakers. But, you're taking this somewhere, you set it up. If you're crazy enough to be moving this around to your friend's house, I don't recommend doing it. But if you do it, it's got speakers built in. You don't even have to worry about carrying any crap with you. That's pretty cool. But I am recommending for this thing to be set up somewhere and have a permanent home somewhere in your residence. Hopefully a designated movie room, but if not, it's okay. We'll work on it with time. We'll get there together. Before long, you'll take that small little unused room or your kid's nursery. I mean, let's face it, they don't need their own rooms. Make them share. And we'll build a movie room in there, okay? They're going to get more use out of that. So here we go. We're pulling this out of the box. In the box, we've got directions. We've also got a bag of tricks here. Some good old silica.
I don't think you're supposed to smell it.
I don't think you are either. Okay, so not the lightest thing that I picked up today. I'd say that weighs about 1.5 Olsen twins.
What?
All right, so in the box, we've got quick setup guide. This is important for this because where other projectors get extremely involved in the setup, one of the benefits of this is that it's much less complicated. We can take it up, set it right off of the front, right under the display, and we are good to go. Now, obviously I'm gonna have to tweak it, right? It's not gonna just perfectly, magically line up when we do it. In this bag here, power, we have a remote and some batteries for the remote. This passed a QC inspection, so whatever. And if you have any Samsung devices, you're seeing a very familiar remote. This is used for all of their smart TVs, their QLED TVs since 17, maybe 16. So a very familiar format. I actually like that. It has here, you can see the search feature. So I can hit the microphone button and actually speak into the remote to search if like I'm on Netflix or YouTube or whatever. That if you don't use that currently on your Samsung TVs or projectors, I highly recommend that you do. So if you're on YouTube and you go to search, instead of typing all that crap out, hit your microphone button. It'll start the microphone, hold it, and then tell it tech-Nic videos or Gecker Tech or Sumi LED multicolor light bar, the hands-free neck fan,
Move it.
Hands-free band-free neck fan, man. We've already, in a short amount of time, done a surprising amount of products. All right, so, and then in this bag, we have a user manual. If you're doing this in the UK, you're doing it wrong. Just kidding. And then it shows us here the connections. Again, I'm a big fan of this remote. Don't fix it if it ain't broke, right? Ooh, that was bad. It's time. Oh, yeah. I'm too excited. I gotta calm down. Let's try that again. Okay, here we go. As I slide this Good God. Excuse me. Front-facing grill here that hides our speakers that are here in the front. And then we got hookups here on the back. We've got back here a manual power button. We also have coaxial input. Wow. So you can run like standard cable television straight to the projector. Ethernet port, multiple HDMI. Worth noting, the first port is for your full 4K. A USB, this is also a powering 5 volt, so it'll power like if you put a Chromecast in there, that should power it. And optical out, and then the power supply or the power plug hookup. I'm excited to do this. Here we go. Ow! Wow. And here's the moment. Oh. Ah! Meant to. Oh, now we get to look at this. First of all, she's beautiful. Wow, this thing is beautiful. And you know, if you think about it, it needs to be, right? So the design is critical, and they went simplistic, but my God, it's beautiful. I really like the look of this, especially considering this is going to be seated in the front of the movie room. This thing is going to give you ultra bright, crisp picture. Now, don't get misled down the path of lumens. You don't necessarily want the brightest projector out there. Do you need it? You need lumens to push the room, right? And if you have windows and you have it's open to daylight, you need lumens to overpower that light. But if you've got a dedicated room, and at $3,000, I'm hoping that you do, or you at least have some blackout curtains in that living room that you can shut, you don't want max lumens. What you want is best picture, and best picture is going to be somewhere in the middle where you can get great color saturation as well and performance. There are some presets in this or on this unit, so you've got some user modes that you can choose. It's got information here on how you install, which again is pretty simple. You're setting this up right underneath the projector screen of your setup, and then the distance from the wall and how far from the bottom of the screen you have to play with depending on the size of the screen, up to 120 inches. Hey Nick, can I take this Samsung 120-inch Premier 4K laser projector and make it bigger than 120 inches? Yep. It's not going to be full 4K though. You're going to start losing quality as you extend past 120 inches. We're going to enjoy using this thing, and we're going to see what kind of quality we can push, but we're expecting great things from this unit. Ultra simple, literally. Plug in your HDMI, plug in your power, and go. We appreciate you guys tuning in for this unboxing of the Samsung 120-inch 4K laser projector. We'll have more videos to come. Thank you guys for your support, and catch us next time.